on my reflection on Module 3. After watching the videos in Module 3 and viewing Professor Wesch's lecture, there are several examples just how the internet has forced changes in the communication of coursework to students not only in the United States, but around the world. It has opened up students to a more global community. The internet has changed how we view each other within the United States and those around the world. One of the messages from the videos and lecture is to use social media networks in real life. Social networks like Facebook allows us to create, join, and follow groups that share interests similar to our own. I feel this is a positive change in that people can now share ideas and viewpoints and then others can respond. It creates a global community of respecting and supporting each other. I believe social networks have expanded my views and provided new solutions to previous concerns. As a teacher, I will be able to encourage my students to share what they have learned and formulate new perspectives. The internet helps promote the sharing of global concerns beyond geographic borders. The internet also opens a broader perspective beyond student stereotypes and prejudice to those in the local community. The other message involves the importance of networking through webcasting and blogging. Webcasts allow people to demonstrate and brainstorm ideas with others within local, state, federal, and foreign communities. By doing this, possible solutions and resolutions can be made to benefit all involved. Teachers and future teachers can use webcasting and blogging to post curriculum changes to the broader community to create a unified front. I listened to the podcast, which was called "What Are the Primary Drivers of School Cultures?" It is a part of the Ed Chat Radio located on BAM Radio. The host, Tom Whitby, discussed the concept of whether staff direct the school culture or does the culture of the school affect the staff and students, with two guests, Mike Mesner, who's a high school principal from California, and Nancy Blair, who is a middle school principal from Georgia. Tom Whitby defines school culture as a compilation of people's attitudes, and ideas towards the school. According to Nancy Blair, the school is made up of more than just data. It is also the attitude and interplay between the leader and the staff, and then as well as the communication between staff and students. Also, Mike Mesner added that new teachers ought to know the ethnicities and attitudes of a school before even going to work there. The principal and staff play a major role in the school environment, and also teachers play a major role in the school environment. If the teachers are optimistic and goal-oriented, they can change a negative school culture to a more positive one. A positive school atmosphere motivates the entire school to work on getting to be better and create better things. Of course, the opposite can occur with negative attitudes and beliefs. The school superintendents do need to make frequent visits to within their districts to check on the cultures and attitudes within all the different schools that they are responsible for. This is essential to success at the local, state, and federal levels for funding and other means of support. In conclusion, relationships within the school make the culture positive or negative. As to Web 2 technologies, there are several that can be used successfully in the classrooms. There are 7 different technologies that can be used independently together depending on a teacher's discretion. Podcasting helps students with recitation, which increases self-confidence and reading ability. Blogging gives pupils an opportunity to go and acquire information from their classmates. I would allow the use of social media within guidelines I set forth to help improve their learning independently or in groups. Finally, I use Diigo as my cloud-based bookmarking tool. Diigo is very user-friendly and not very difficult to navigate. I will provide a list of reliable and relevant websites that be related to the current assignment in the library portion of DIGO. It is important to categorize and organize these websites to share with students as appropriate to the assignment. How'd that sound, Neil?